All right. Sending data, sending data, sending data forever. Let's see if this is working. Okay. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Hey Timo, how are you doing?
We got gauge, waited all day for that good ray. I see you for the old side, you might need for the old guy.
All right, let us make something else. So we're gonna have to get the hang of this. I hate working here, but we're just gonna make do with that. So first things first, I want to get a break. Let's see if we can hear what's going on. Yep, we can. Alright, that's fine. So welcome. On the bottom left, you should be able to see the shortcuts that I use. So I'm going to press Command F, and that will bring up my warping mode. And I'm just going to duplicate this guy. And now we have a drum break. But before we do anything, I'm going to press Shift Option R, and I will turn on Flex and Follow, on plus align bars and beats. We'll lower the tempo to about 107. And let us pull up a preset. So we're gonna put this one in. Great. Okay. So I'm going to put on my Logic remote over here. You won't be able to see it, but it's going to connect. I'm going to connect that. Then I'm going to press Shift R to basically get what I played. And now we're going to add a flam and humanize it. Alright. So here we're just aligning it. And now I'm going to press Shift Option R. We're going to make sure it's quantized to an eighth. Click More and put a flam in. So what that does is, it creates a flam, right? So the next thing I want to do is add a vocal ID.
Don't mind.
So we have a quick idea, and now what we want to do is pull up a bass. So I'm going to bring up the retro synth, right? And it sounds kind of bad. So first things first, we're gonna change the oscillators into squares and kind of detune it a bit. We're gonna bring down this filter cutoff, and we're modulating with a diminished seventh. So we're going from C major 7 add 9. Right? So we're doing this. You can see the chords here. So below the 4/4, you'll see it, what I'm playing. Then we move to a diminished 9 or 7th. And then we use that as a pivot chord back to the C, but this time we're using the parallel, what do you call that? Parallel chord. So, let's play this. Then back. So I want this to become a bass. There it is. But should we make this pop more or not? Alright, so I'm gonna be pretty bad at playing this, so I will just draw it in. Right? So we're starting from C. There we go. We just want to make it really short, staccato style. Something like that. And then it goes back to the C. Right? So actually, let's just copy this guy over here and bring it back like that. And now what I'm going to do is put in a swing. So 1/8 C, oops, 1/16 C. So and what I'm gonna do, we just want to get an idea down as fast as possible. So I'm gonna get another preset. Let's maybe go with one of the bells I've made over the years. Let's take away the flam, right? So we have this. It's not that good. It's monophonic. So I'm gonna bring up the mixer and I'm gonna use the Arpeggiator. We're gonna choose something. So we'll just cycle over, groovy cycle, click the option mode. Let's see how fast it is. No, it's too fast. Right? So let's bring it down an octave. Hey Oz. Hey Havoc. Thank you, my vocals. Alright. No, this is not gonna work. So fuck that idea. This is actually okay right now. Alright, so I'm thinking strings. Let's just delete everything that's not being used. And let me just visualize something. We'll probably want to layer this with strings, and I'll try to use as many stock sounds that I can. So here we have romance strings. I'm gonna bring it up in the piano roll and lower the velocity, and I'm gonna take away the flam. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, let's force legato. Hey Ryan. Switch back to YouTube. Thanks so much for joining me. Nice to see you too, GSN. So the next thing I'm gonna do is add an LFO, and we really need to spice up that bass line. So this LFO tool, which comes from Serum, will kind of add that 4 on the floor kick that's very prominent in EDM. Alright, this has to change. Alright, so something like that. Great. Too harsh. Let me just put this in a bus. So I'm going to make another bus, and I'm going to put the amp there. We just want a slight touch of that sizzle in the high end without this amp. So now I'm getting a filler. I mean, that's okay. We need a fill. So I'm going to use the Apple loops. We're going to go and say we want transition effects. And we're going to look for a nice little riser and then a drop. This one is okay. Over there. Let's find a riser now. Alright, that one's fine. I think this one, let's go something like this. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, this one needs to be a lot pluckier, so let's see if we can come up with another sound. So I'm going to see Alchemy, and what I'm going to try to do is try to make one. I want to use one of their Moog squares, and we're going to move the symmetry a bit. Let's see how that sounds for now. Terrible. First things first, we need to make sure that this is monophonic. And the next thing we need to do, there's a lot of high end, we need to put a filter into the cutoff. So here it is. Actually, we need to change this to a new ADHSR. So here it is. There you go. That sounds a lot better to me. Now I'm going to use exhale by output, and we'll have like a drone vocal, right? is that... Oh, that's different. It's not exhale. Alright, we need some top hats. Let us use let's use Apple again. So they have these loop packs, and in the update they added a lot more. So let's find disco funk, go to instruments, drag this guy down, and let's go with all drums. Let's see if we can find a top. Alright. Alright, let's use this one. Alright, so I'm going to drag it down here. And what I'm actually going to do, it starts on the beat. I don't want that to happen. I want it to start somewhere there. Okay, maybe not. Try. Alright, so let's see what we have so far. Alright, so we have these guys. Let's delete the bass. Alright, so I think I fucked up because, yeah, we need to bring that back here with another sound. I'm going to use F9 Audio because I think he makes really, really good presets. So we're going to use F9 Audio or one of Echo Soundworks presets from Serum. So let's just get some mallets. We want something really soft. Not sure if we can get it with these presets. Let's bring down the velocity. Alright. Nah, this is not gonna work. Let's see this one. There we go. That's nice. Alright. So what I actually want to do is probably find another scale. So I'm gonna, this is very velocity sensitive. So I will just use a preset and say make it softer. And we'll go up an octave. So we start in C major at 9. What we can do is move to E minor. And then it resolves. No. I need to think. Wait. Alright, let me open up my YouTube again. Sick sound. Thank you, LW. Alright, so what I'm doing here, you guys gotta help me if you can. We have 8 bars with this drift. And actually, we're gonna move, so 8, 16, and then we go into the B section. First things first, I should not be lazy. I should probably bounce these guys and change up the envelope. I mean the EQ, right? So let's press A, that brings up our automation, and when we click anything, it'll show up correspondingly. Let's move this guy, right? So let's say we want him, let's say he starts, actually let's just say he starts here. Let's delete this guy. And we move him up, right? And maybe it bends up towards the end. Bring it like somewhere here. It goes really high. And we have another guy coming in from here, right? So maybe this guy could do something like that. Actually, sorry. There you go. So we create more movement. And then what I want to do is actually probably repeat these guys. Right, shorten, copy. Let's see how that sounds. There we go. So that, let's see how that sounds. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to delete this. It's just a placeholder. Now, should we go back to this guy? Right, or here? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up battery. We're just gonna get a drum groove rolling. Let's see if we can add a different feel and just keep the chords the same for now. Let's see. Alright. These kids are probably gonna sound bad. I messed up that last part, but let's see. We need to add this with a kick. Let's just get another kick. So we're gonna go over here, and I really like Samplified. I think they're like $2 kits. Okay. We'll layer this maybe. Use optimized, that's in C3. Yeah. Just copy these guys. Let's see. Oh my God. I'm going to quantize these guys, and I'm going to bounce the snare and EQ it. I think it should be maybe about 25. That bass, bassa bass. Okay, let's get the bass. Which bass did you want? Oh, there's a 30-second delay on YouTube, by the way. Sorry about that. So everything's gonna be late. Everything's gonna be late. So, all right. That was fucked up. Okay, let me get us. I'm gonna grab a cigarette. And let me think. I should not be lazy. Let's get a better kick first. Let's copy and paste this guy. This one. Boom. Bah. All right. What key is that in? A. A2. All right. I really like that kick. Logic has the shittiest sampler. I mean browser. Alright, let's just bring this guy over here. Let's bring this back here. Optimized. Just tell this guy. Okay, turn off the MIDI. I said turn off the fucking stupid fucker. Turn off the MIDI. Jesus. Damn. Alright. So next thing is the kick. That. Alright, and this guy needs one more snare. Maybe about there. So this is where I get stuck, and you guys gotta help me. What do I do next? Cheers, Florian. Nice to meet you, man. Alright. Oh no, don't. Where the fuck am I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go down in there. Go down for that day if I know I got my falling down. Set it for the day if I go down. Alright, then it's you need to make a nice sub bass. Alright, so let's duplicate that, delete this guy, make another instrument, and we're gonna go to a sub, and I think I already have a patch. And I think for any of you guys wondering on YouTube, I've given this for free, so go find it. But hold on. No, I'm not using a vocoder. That preset. Are you talking about the distorted one? Okay, so let me explain that. Alright, so this is the preset. And this is without the plugins. So first things first, I start off with an EQ. You cut out all the lows, right? And then I have a compressor. I'm using the FET because it sounds really, it gives it that extra crunch, and I added a distortion. And if you press Shift question mark and you hover over the option, it'll say field effect transistor. They can deliver a clean or colored tone, notably mid-range signals, which is exactly what we want. If you were to use another compressor, for example, it'll tell you that what tone it's suited for. So I just chose this, and when I turn it on, this is what it should sound like. So the highs and lows are really, really compressed. And then we have the distortion. This is the distortion, and I am using the clip distortion plugin, with and without. So you have the drive up, and then the clip filter is all the way down to 3,500 hertz. If I were to bring this all the way up, you'd have a bit more clarity. And let's bring it back to 3,500. The mix is at 63%. So it's a little bit muddy right now. So what I do is I add another EQ, right? So I cut that muddiness at the 250 hertz mark, and then I boost the 4,000 hertz range, which is the frequency that we cut off. So I'm trying to add a bit of overtones. And then I use this EQ, which is the tube EQ, and I have a strong dip, and that's the most important. Then I have another compressor, and that means no matter how high and low I sing, it keeps everything at a certain perceivable volume, or perceivable gain, depending on how you look at it. And then I have another EQ, where I boost it again, which doesn't make sense, but fuck it, I use that, so, yeah. Okay, so do I use the key step sequencer much? Yes, I do. I do use it. So let's get some hi-hats. I'll show you that now. Let's go over here. All right. All right, let's say I wanted to use this hi-hat. So I use it in the quick sampler. That's because I always use optimized mode so that if there's any discernible pitch, Logic Pro X will be able to detect it, and that makes your life a little bit easier. I have a custom key command. It is Control-Shift-P. If you want to add that in, you press Option K to bring in your key commands. And what you do is you say step sequencer, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. Let me check. Oh, pattern region. It's not a key step. It's pattern region. So I type in pattern region, and I have a custom key command that I made. So let me delete this again. I'm going to say learn key label, and I'll press Control-Shift-P. So that allows me to just toggle my marker and press Control-Shift-P, and I have this preset. I press Shift Option B, and I made a tutorial about this, and I've saved a pattern, right? So here's the pattern. I'm going to bring the volume down. But what I actually do in practice is I don't use a pattern. So let's do that all over again. Press Control-Shift-P. Here are my hi-hats. And this green guy is a green goblin. You want to turn it off because you don't want to hear it as you're clicking, right? You don't want to do that. So you want to turn it off just like an FL Studio. When you click, it'll play back when the marker reaches it. So now, let's say we have this guy over here. Alright. And I wanna lower the pitch. So I'm gonna press Control Option N. And that'll be note. And I'm gonna click this arrow and it lowers it down. Now let's say I wanted to make rolls. Well, while it's playing, I'll go back to step and probably add 32 steps so it covers a whole row. I don't like the whole 64 steps because you have to go back and forth. I would rather just stick to 32. So let's say I wanted to make rolls. I press Control Option R while it's playing. So I'm gonna make a roll here, then I'll press Control Option V, bring that down, and in a really fast world, you would do something like this. And probably add another step. Make it do something like that. Alright, and add. Change. This one will be higher. Oh my god, I thought you were asking about the pattern region. Yes, I'm using the Arturia key step. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm using that. Question please, can you register your live so I can see it again and again? A lot of things to learn. Yes, I will save this video after only on YouTube. You have the same controller. Yes, I use it, and I only use it to play the keys. I bought the Arturia key step because the keys feel really good. But yeah, I thought you were talking about the pattern region, but hey, so. All right, so let us make another layer. I'm gonna turn off the flam, and I'll just meet these guys. Let's see. Actually, one thing I want to do is add a bit of offset. So I'm going to press Control Option O, and that's octave. Control Option F is your offset, so it kind of delays it, plays it ahead or behind. If it's way too extreme, then what happens is, so I want to bring it all the way back, like here. Actually, we were trying to make a bass. This is the bass. Hey, Amy. Yes, I can zoom. Wait, no, I can't. I have to work, so. That's nice. So I like to do this thing with my basses. I add a bus. And I put the pedal board in, and I just choose any distortion preset or overdrive. Overdrive has a lot of nasty upper harmonics. So I'm gonna press Scoop Burn, and then I'll just get an EQ, cut out where I think the frequencies will hurt, right? And then I add it to the bus. Too rumbly in the low end, so we'll just play that first and then find another preset. Let's see if we can play it because I'm a terrible keyboard player. let's make this 1/8 instead of 1/16. No, I'm retarded. Let's keep it at 16ths. So there you go. And let's take out the areas where they have 16ths and then make this 8ths. I think Logic and Future Update should switch that. That's too much. Yeah, we can just add the classic distortion right on it, bring down the output, increase the drive, maybe about 6.
Got the gauge. She got the gauge. She got the gauge. Mile high, don't wait for the old thing. I got the face. She got the gauge. Mile high, don't wait for the old thing. She got the gauge. Mile high, don't wait for the old thing. I got the face though now. She got the gauge. Mile high, don't wait for the old thing. I got the face though now.
Thank you. I'm I'll never forget. I'll never remember that audio shit. Sorry about that, guys. No sound. Oh my god. That bass.
She got the gauge. Mile high, don't wait for the old
Check.
I got the face though now. She got the gauge.
All right, oh my god, it's so sad. It should be like an emergency ringtone. All right. So what I was saying was, such a waste of time. I wasted your time. I'm really sorry. Every time I make a YouTube video, I'm like, hey, I'm Jake, and I never waste your time. But in live streams, like, fuck. So, what I was saying was, I like using 2 compressors. One really, really extreme. Obviously, it depends. It depends on the harmonic content that you have on the corresponding track. If, for example, I were mixing, I don't know, folk music or rock music, this is not something I'd really want to do. I'd want the vocals to kind of have more thickness and have a bit of good mid-upper harmonic. So I wouldn't really compress that much. But for this kind of music, if you hear it, right? So let's pull up an EQ in the master channel. So you see this, from 800 up until 3K. I kind of want to squeeze the vocals. So here you see 1K to 5K. I give room for the vocals there and squash everything else. And what happens is, in isolation, it sounds really dumb.
You got the gauge, my eye,
right?
Don't wait for the old.
People, oh, it sounds thin. But when you combine it with the music, I think that's what kind of helps it. The idea of like it sits.
You got the gauge, my eye, Don't wait for the old thing.
And I don't like using reverb because it falls too far in the back. So I'm not a fan of reverb on vocals. I know that's a terrible thing to say, but I'm just, you know, I'm not a fan. And I use a dynamic microphone because I don't want to give a fuck about soundproofing rooms. Right now I'm in a dining table and I just recorded these vocals and I really don't give a fuck about soundproofing. So anybody who says you need to treat a room, you can answer them and say, I'm just gonna buy a dynamic microphone so that it doesn't capture sound outside of whatever frequencies it captures. Not frequencies, ambient.
Don't wait for the old thing. I got the bass go now. You got the gauge, my eye, don't wait.
All right. Date. Okay. So I'm gonna have to use notes because we're not in a normal key. So if we choose a specific key for exhale output, it's not gonna work properly because remember we're moving in the secondary tone of a chord. So we're moving from E to E flat. And that makes it hard to pick out the right key. So we're gonna stick with notes.
You got the gauge, my eye, don't wait for the old thing. I got the bass go now. You got the gauge, my eye, don't wait for the old thing.
So one thing I like to do is I don't like pressing record because I get a little bit nervous. I just press the space bar and then I press Shift R and that whatever I played to capture recording, it just gets it for you. So if you look at the arrangement view, let me just make sure that you can see it. Let me put my sad camera up to the top right. So I'm gonna press the space bar, right? And I'm gonna capture the recording by pressing Shift R after I'm done playing.
You got the gauge, my eye, don't wait for the old thing. I got the bass go now.
So there's nothing, we didn't record anything, but I'm gonna press Shift R and there it is. And now I'm gonna press A and press Command Y and I'll toggle that and it will show me whatever I've modulated. In this case, it's the pitch bend. So I actually wanna keep this guy down and bring this guy further here. And just keep it like that. I really hate working with this kind of shit on a computer that has a small screen. So here we go.
You got the gauge, my eye, don't wait for the old thing. I got the bass go now.
Okay. All right, so let's get these guys and just delete that. Put some ARP in the background. Boop, boop, boop. It'll sound, I think it'll sound really dissonant, so we're gonna have to draw it in. So you said put some ARP. Okay, let's put an ARP in. Let's use this guy. And let's make it this color. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do I'm gonna highlight this. It says C major 7 over 9, or added 9, I don't know. Let's just put it in. I'm so bad at this. I don't like. Alright. Gonna be open-minded. Let's increase the volume. Okay, let's I know what to do. I'm gonna cut out the notes that are dissonant because we're not using a normal chord progression. So let's get an arpeggiator going. Do, do, do. All right. Dude, you were right, man. Thank you, Florin. Make sure. So I want to add more interest with this sound. So let's see what we have. We have the Alchemy synth with 2 sources that we've imported from some of the stock sounds in Logic. So let's see. We have a splash. That sounds okay. That's supposed to be in the background. All right, so this guy over here, we want to add more good space. So I'm just going to move the attack. And I'm actually going to take away the source, right? Oh, that is not effective because we're on. That made no difference. All right, let's make the curve strong. All right. Perfect with bells. Oh, yeah. I want to make this triplets. Let's see how that sounds. So if we say 1/8. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. We just need swing. So here's the swing. And let's put it at 16ths. Shit. It's not working with the bells, man. It's not working with the bells. Let me let's try something. So I know this might be boring, rightfully so, but I think it's like these things that help me improve when I'm taking my time, but not too much. So let's see how we can add interest. Let us use choral. I'm assuming this is a chorus effect. Yes, it is. Alright, and let's use chroma verb. And let's put this in a synth hall. Alright. Okay. So, oh shit. Okay. Let's do something like this. What chords would be? So we are C major, E flat minor, C minor, C major, E minor, wait, E flat minor, sorry. Yeah. No, that's not E flat minor, that's E flat diminished. That's basically the 3 chords. So you have C major, then diminished, and then back to C minor. But it's the overtones here that make it hard for me to add an arp, because if I just did this, it would sound really weird. So, let's see. Actually, no, it doesn't. So that was close. We got it. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. That. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, what the hell? That sounds cheesy. Dun, dun, dun. We'll change the last note. There we go. Shit. So we are going from 1/5 octave, 1/5 octave. Yeah, 1/5. Then we're going to 3, 3/3 diminished, 3/3 diminished, octave up, then 3. So we dun, 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 dun. Finally got it. I'm so stupid. So here it is. Your fucking pluck. Okay, so your arpeggiator. This should go in the second part. And we have to find a way to get back to the first part. Why did I delete that? What the hell is this? Oh, it's the bass. Alright. So we will go back here. Actually, this should be good enough. Sorry. This should be good enough to be there. Then these guys should be deleted.
Bass go now, now. Gotta catch him up, hook him up.
Alright. So I have too many things muted. Just gonna delete these guys. Let's see what we have. Actually, you know what? This should be muted and the strings should come in. Yeah, that part is way better. Alright, so and then let's see. So how do we make an intro? Let's just Foley. We have to come up with an intro. Let's find something that can overlay with the music. So let's find a loop. This is E minor. Alright, so let's make some space. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. So E minor has one sharp, which means we are in G major, so we move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. So we move down 7. Is it faster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move up 5 semitones. So we're in C major. And let's just put half time. All right. I'm being really lazy. down like this. No.
He got the gauge. He got the gauge. Mile high, don't wait for the old. He got the.
That doesn't matter. Ah, the ARP takes up too much space. Okay, so we have basically two variations that we can make for the verses so that it's not too repetitive, because we just found out that this is a clusterfuck of sounds. So first things first, we don't want this guy over here. I'm gonna park it in my live loops view. Just gonna bring it over. There you go, so it's right there. And now I can delete it. Delete the MIDI at least, right? So let's find out what else we can kick out. Do we need these hats? Absolutely. And I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I'm just gonna keep it really simple. And in fact, all I need to do is make just a careful phrase. That's all I want. And then for the second half, I'm gonna take this guy out, take some out. Actually, it should be the other way around. So it starts empty. Okay, let's see how that sounds again. do a playthrough. Oh my god, I forgot to save. Oh my god, I forgot to save. Alright. I'm gonna copy these guys and delete these guys. Erase. Oh shit. And just paste it. There we go. Let's play through and then let's get into it. Next one, maybe. I feel like there's enough space for vocals here, so I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna add vocal chops because I'll do the vocals in my own time. And then when you add vocal chops, you make no space for the vocalist. So I think when a beat's finished, it should sound incomplete because there's no vocalist. Lauren, are you from the UK? And then for the ending, I'm just gonna bounce this and I'll just do a slowdown. So it'll be like this. And then it's done. There you go. Yippee. All right. Did I write? Yeah, I did. All right, so I'm gonna rewire. So I'm gonna use Ableton. Let me see if I set this up properly. There we go, it is set up. All right, yeah. Okay, so I am going to, actually I'm gonna close this first. Then I'm gonna close this because I have to open up my Ableton template. Please don't have an error. Please don't have an error. Ah, okay. All right. Rewire. That's the template. So now I have Ableton, the Ableton bus route or the auxiliary route with the Ableton software. So now we can use them side by side. Right? So let's get a loop. Let's see. Oh my god. Alright, let's just see what we can come up with. Please give me something. Alright. Complex Pro. Let's make this faster. Okay. So what is this? A 1 2 3 4. C sharp. Boom. Okay. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Let us route this, rewire out, bus 3 and 4. Let's go over to bus 3 and 4 and add an LFO tool. Smoothen it out. So the sound is now going to be routed in here. There we go. Let's get the bass. Okay, there you go. So the reason why the sine wave is in a higher octave than the square wave is because I believe that the sine wave, when it's way too low, you can't hear the fundamental, and the square wave, you can feel the fundamental, so yeah, it adds the weight and makes sure that the note's discernible. Let's chop this guy up. And then this part, right, it was just, yeah, this part should just be duplicated. All right, let's see how that sounds. What was that? What the hell? What is that pop? I think my buffer size is, let's make it 256 first. What's that pop? Ooh, Ableton's not working. All right, so I'm gonna bounce this guy. I'm just gonna name it yes. So there's the bounce. Here it is. I'm gonna bring it up, and we're just gonna bring the LFO tool. So now it is in Ableton. I mean Logic. So I'm gonna deactivate this guy, and then let's bounce the kicks. Let's just do that. Right, let's just say kick. So there are the kicks, and we can bring this guy all the way up as well. And then we're gonna move on to the percussion. So I'm gonna mute this. Right, so just say percussion. There you go. Alright, so we have everything that we need. We can go back to Ableton later if we need to loop anything more. So yeah, we're finished. Let me just take these guys out. There you go. See if it, yeah, it was Ableton. There's no more pop. Okay. Let's see this dirty solo. It's not working. I'm trying to go for, but I'm kind of lazy. So let me just check if there are any questions. No, I like the vibe. Thank you, Marcel. All right. Fresh this. You know what? Let us get a one shot. Not good, not good. I think that's... Very bored by this, but let's see if we can, let's just beat this for now. God damn. So now we gotta emulate that pad. So I gotta figure out its tones. I'm gonna bounce this. Take a while. That pluck. Were you using Ableton? I was not creating the bass loop with Ableton. I was just picking out like just some random loop from all the sample packs that I've gotten over the years, and I just wanted to use the complex warp. That was it. And I just like the browser a lot more. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just say what the fuck thing. Just name it accordingly. Oh shit. No. Oh shit, no. Okay, there you go. So we have this guy over here. Let's just bring this guy back here. Right? I wanna find it, so I'm gonna press Shift Command R. So there it is. I'm gonna go to Ableton. I'm gonna make, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna make a new audio track, and I'm gonna go back to Logic, Shift Command R after I make the loop, and then it'll show up in my Logic session. So here's the file, and then actually I could just copy, right, and then just paste it. So here it is. So we want to mess it up at this section. That's where we want to put this guy. All right, so I'm gonna. Oops. I just like the warp. What? 146. Let's beat this guy. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. I'm really sorry. So I warped it down an octave. That's what it sounds like. If I tried warping this down an octave, let's see what it sounds like. Let's just make sure it follows beat. Let's see. This is what this one sounds like. So let's just solo that. Let's see what the Ableton loop sounds like. See what this sounds like now. I'm surprised. I think the loop, the flex mode works a little bit better now in this update. I don't know if it's my ears, but it seems to be working pretty well. So I'm just gonna mute this and just work with flexing this one down. That's terrible. Yeah, I'm not even gonna save this. Hold on. Let's quit Ableton first. Delete all of that shit. I don't know what to do. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna close this one and I'm gonna make another project because that was terrible. So the fun part is now I am very uninspired. So what I like to do is when I'm uninspired, I try to see, okay, how far can I go? And then I usually, this is purely from a technical standpoint, um, how far can I go without inspiration? So just purely just thinking about it in compartments and trying to see what we can make without feeling up to it. I think that's the, I want to be good enough when I don't feel like making music. And that's like my standard. I want to kill this mosquito, set for myself. So let's begin. Let's just produce something. And we can learn something on the way as we fuck up. Okay. All right. I don't like any of this. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. I like that toy box, whatever it is. Kinetic toys. Kinetic treats, I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the stick to the scale method. Let's just choose this. All right. And I'm just going to pull up the piano roll here. Let's pick a scale. I'm going to close my eyes. Just pick a, let's just say a Mixolydian. And just... So this is what I do when I'm really uninspired. what I'm trying to do is just finish something. It doesn't have to be the best. I just need to practice keeping my endurance up. No, I don't want to update. Let's just get anything. And, okay, another mallet. Let's say Morning Somewhere. Alright, this is a bit. So now I want to clean up. The chords. So I can tell we are actually in B minor. Oh my god. Let's just use this. Alright. What is this? Decrement value. Okay. Let's see if there's a shortcut for that. Decrease. Decrement. Decrement loop. Start for row. Decrement pattern. Step rate. What is this? Control Shift minus. What? Oh. No, I don't want that. I just want this. Offset. Things that go bounce. Things that go, no. Yeah. Mallets, lead vibes. Alright, so this one, alright, has to be a little bit different. I was wrong. I'm so lazy. I'm gonna get a deep sub. Good preset, good preset. So we need to find out the chords. Let's just bring this guy up here. Highlight these guys. Solo this. Alright, E sus. Is it really an E sus? It's an F. I doing? Let's get to the bottom of this. Okay, fine. Oops. This sounds bad. Oh my God. What am I doing? Sorry, spring reverb. Thanks, Nelson. What? Do do do. What do I do next?
I can find an undone.
Alright, I give up. I give up. Let me see if there are any questions. There are no questions. No questions. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you another time with